Hi friends! It's a fun time of year right now. There's a holiday coming up next week, in the middle of the week, and it's a day that we all wear green. I wonder if any of you guys know what it is. If you said St. Patrick's Day, you're right. I really like this holiday because it's the day that the leprechauns come out. When my kids were young, we used to always make leprechaun traps and we would hunt for leprechauns on St. Patrick's Day. So today I wanted to share some special St. Patrick's Day things with you. One of them is my very own leprechaun. This is him. And his name is Patrick O'Reilly. And Patrick O'Reilly wants to say good morning to you guys.
Top of the morning to ya.
Did you hear that? He said top of the morning to ya. Because Patrick O'Reilly likes you guys. You got to be really careful around leprechauns because they're magical. So today I brought my leprechaun to school and I'm going to share him with you. And if you are being super good, listening, following directions, and sitting quietly at your seat, I think that Patrick O'Reilly might be able to come sit on your desk for a minute. And after you've had him on your desk for a few minutes, maybe you could share him and take him to someone else's desk, someone else who's being on their very best behavior during art today. So this is my cute little leprechaun, Patrick. So also I'm going to share a couple St. Patrick's Day stories with you. And one is called The 10 Lucky Leprechauns. And this one is by Catherine Helling and Deborah Hembrook, illustrated by Jay Johnson. And the other one I have is called The Night Before St. Patrick's Day. And the art is by Amy Wummer. And the story is by Natasha Wing. So we'll read this. 10 Lucky Leprechauns. The woods are full of leprechauns and treasures to uncover. Fiddle-dee-fizz, there's magic there is when leprechauns find each other. One leprechaun hears a noisy wee elf who's playing a squawky kazoo. Fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is, it's leprechaun number 2. Two leprechauns find a busy wee elf who's planting an orange-spotted tree. Fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is, it's leprechaun number 3. 3 leprechauns spy a nimble wee elf who romps on the green forest floor. Fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is, it's leprechaun number 4. 4 leprechauns see a silly wee elf who splats in a belly flop dive. Fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is, it's leprechaun number 5. 5 leprechauns watch a jolly wee elf who's practicing juggling tricks. Fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is, it's leprechaun number 6. 6 leprechauns spot a speedy wee elf who zooms by, engines a-revvin'. Fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is, it's leprechaun number 7. 7 leprechauns glimpse a lively wee elf who's balancing on an old gate. Fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is, it's leprechaun number 8. 8 leprechauns view a frisky wee elf who's zipping through trees on a vine. Fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is, it's leprechaun number 9. 9 leprechauns meet a clever wee elf who's hunting for treasures and then, fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is, it's leprechaun number 10. 10 leprechauns find a big pot of gold at the place where the bright rainbow ends. But fiddle-dee-fizz, the true magic is... I wonder what the true magic is, if it's the gold or something else. It's finding 10 lucky leprechaun friends. They have 10 leprechauns now that are all friends. That is good luck. Okay, let's read this other one. The Night Before St. Patrick's Day. This one is about trying to catch a leprechaun. That's always a fun thing to do. 'Twas the night before St. Patrick's, the day to wear green. Not a creature was stirring except Tim and Maureen. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Looks like they're getting ready for a St. Patrick's Day party. They decked out the den from ceiling to floor with streamers and rainbows and shamrocks galore. Later, they carefully made traps with old gold charms and rings. I bet we catch a leprechaun. They love shiny things. For if they caught one, so the legend is told, they'd find where he buried his big pot of gold. They set all the traps round the room with great care in hopes a wee Irishman soon would be theirs. Wow, they have some really great traps they made. This one has a leprechaun slide. He comes up the stairs and goes down the slide and gets caught in the can. This one, look at that. He has to go through the tunnel and fall in. This one is the tissue box, and then when he steps on the tissue, he's going to fall inside. Ooh, and this one, when he steps on this, it's going to snap shut around him. And look at this one. It says shiny treasure inside and goes up the ramp into the trap, right into the trap. The children then nestled all snug in their beds while visions of golden coins danced in their heads. Happy St. Patty's, said Dad early the next morning. Then he started to play bagpipes without warning. He huffed and he puffed an old Irish song. Mom dished out green eggs and sang loudly along. They had green scrambled eggs for St. Patrick's Day. When from their bedroom there arose such a clatter, the kids ran down the hallway to see what was the matter and what to their wondering eyes should appear. But a terrible mess! A leprechaun was here. He left a great big mess in their room. Be quiet, whispered Maureen. He's hiding somewhere. When we find him, remember we must hold his stare. For if you look away, if you so much as blink, leprechauns vanish quick as a wink. So if you ever find a leprechaun, you have to stare right at him and not look away, or he'll disappear. The kids trailed muddy footprints back and forth across the floor, which led them under Tim's bed and past the closet door. And then, inside a trap, they heard someone giggling. A real-life leprechaun! They both saw him wriggling. His eyes, how they twinkled, his body so tiny. His hand clasped a trinket so golden and shiny. He was dressed in all green from his head to his toes, and he looked like a cobbler wearing fairy-sized clothes. The children approached him, staring straight in his eyes. Tell us where your gold is. Don't be tricky. No lies. I buried it under a rock, smooth and round. It's marked with an X right in your backyard. That's how leprechauns talk. When the kids went outside with their shovel and pick, they instantly saw it had been a big trick. That leprechaun, he said it was marked with an X, and when they went out in the backyard, every rock in their yard had an X on it. They'll never find the gold now. Happy St. Patrick's Day! Ha ha! I fooled you. It's time to disappear. Happy St. Patty's Day to you. And a better luck next year. Oh, that darn leprechaun. He fooled them. So today, in this story, we read about something called a shamrock. And a shamrock is, see these cute little green clovers? You might call them lucky clovers. Another name for them is a shamrock. So we're going to make a shamrock today. Okay, friends. For today, since we're celebrating St. Patrick's Day soon, we're going to make our own lucky four-leaf clover, or another name for it is a shamrock. So here's an example of one. We're going to decorate it with little squares. And when we put little squares all together like this, it's called a patchwork. So we're making a patchwork shamrock. So you can choose from light green, like this really bright green, or you can choose from this regular darker green. So you can decide which color of green you would like your shamrock to be. And then the next thing you can do is cut it out, because I know you like to cut, so let's do that. Okay, so once you get it cut out, you might want to turn it over just because this one side kind of has some smudges on it from the copy machine that copied it on. So I'm just going to turn this over. Then I'm going to decorate it with my crayons. And you can decorate it however you want. Remember that leprechauns like gold and they like rainbows, so you might want to put some of those on here. Okay, when you get to this part, you're gonna have just a little bunch of little squares that are different colors of green and stuff. So we're just gonna glue those on wherever you want on here. Okay, I got my lucky shamrock all done. So I colored some decorations on it and then I glued on the little squares to make a patchwork in the middle. So I hope you guys have fun. I'm gonna add a little bit down here. Making your lucky shamrocks. And I hope that if you set a leprechaun trap on St. Patrick's Day, that you catch a leprechaun. Good luck! See you next time.